What's up everybody, Brian Tong here with my hands-on and first impressions of the new Pixel Watch 4, and I came out to New York to see what Google has been cooking, and I can easily say that the Pixel Watch 4 is the smartest smartwatch on planet Earth with Gemini, and I'll show you why. I won't be covering everything here, but the things that stood out during my first hands-on time. So let's first start off with its design. So many people keep telling me they want a round watch face, but they aren't willing to leave their ecosystem. But the Pixel Watch 4 might make them do it. This is a first of its kind Actua 360 dome display that allows it to reduce the bezels even more and get right up to that edge. It gets you 10% more screen real estate compared to Pixel Watch 3 with a display that is 50% brighter than before and can hit up to 3000 nits of peak brightness. The Pixel Watch 4 comes in 41mm and 45mm watch face sizes, but hopefully these shots show you how the size of the display area has increased with the Pixel Watch 4 being the model at the bottom with the largest display area when you compare them to previous models. Now, Google's Material 3 Expressive design is everywhere, and the different apps and features have this more rounded look to them. It feels cohesive. If you change your watch face with a different theme, the design and its colors also change, so it feels more personal, and it continues to bring the very best of its Fitbit platform with their advanced health and fitness tools to track things like your blood oxygen levels, and Google's most accurate sleep tracking to date to identify trends and personal training insights. Now, there's a completely redesigned Fitbit app and a personal health coach built with Gemini, but I didn't get to check that out. And also a preview of Fitbit Premium will be rolling out sometime in October this year. Plus, it has an ECG app for an AFib assessment and measures heart rate and has next-gen skin temperature sensing. But the biggest difference in Pixel Watch 4 is their Raise to Talk feature with Gemini. And we've seen this on other watches, but no other watch has Gemini, so let's show you some examples of what it can do. You'll raise your wrist to talk and you'll see a little blue indicator, so let's check the weather. What's the weather like today?
In New York, it'll be sunny, with a high of 86 and a low of 71. Currently, it's 83 and sunny.
And they improved the speaker as well, so it sounds very clear in my demos. Hey, we can ask it about sushi. What's a good sushi spot to check out in the Soho area?
Here are a few good sushi spots to check out in the Soho area. Kwan Sushi Grill.
But let's make it a lot more personal because Gemini knows a lot more about you. It connects things like your email and calendar information and more. Based on my preferences, where should I go for dinner tonight?
Based on your preferences for Italian and Korean food and your current location in New York, you have some great options in the Soho area. For Italian, you could try La Pecora Bianca Soho or Altro Paradiso. For Korean, you could consider Yongsik or Hojokban.
Gemini even did a pretty good job with those Korean pronunciations, I must say. Now let's get even deeper with my email. Check my email to tell me when I'm going back to San Francisco.
According to your emails, you are scheduled to fly back to San Francisco from Newark, EWR, on Thursday, August 21st, 2025.
It does take a little time to pull some of this info, but this is already showing us a significantly more capable smartwatch than we have ever seen before with all of Google's Gemini goodness on board. It's exciting. Now, another example of how this is a smarter watch is on-device message responses. This uses a brand new language model that Google fine-tuned and trained specifically on the watch. It's the first time a small language model has ever existed on a smartwatch before for messaging. And what it does is it takes incoming messages, and instead of some of the more generic standard yes, no responses, you'll get custom one-of-a-kind replies that are written in the moment. And this is all happening on device. There is no cloud processing happening whatsoever. Now, this feature works across all third-party messaging apps that are available on the Pixel Watch 4, and it's another way that they are flexing their brain muscles. So I told you in the beginning, this is the smartest smartwatch right now, and I don't think anyone else is getting close to it this year. Now let's talk safety and the Pixel Watch 4 will be the very first watch to bring SOS Satellite Communications. Of course, you might be familiar with how it works on phones, but this first-to-market feature for the Pixel Watch 4 allows you to connect to emergency services via satellite when you have zero cellular or Wi-Fi coverage. Now, it also has precision dual-frequency GPS for accurate location tracking. The Pixel Watch 4 also features Google's loss of pulse detection, which was also a first-to-market feature for the Pixel Watch 3. Loss of pulse detection can detect when your heart stops beating from cardiac arrest, respiratory or circulatory failure, or an overdose or poisoning. It then automatically connects you to emergency services to potentially save your life if you're unresponsive. And it also includes fall detection and car crash detection. But now, putting this all together, it's safe to say that this is the safest smartwatch on the market today as well. You'll get the longest battery life with the Pixel Watch 4 to date, with roughly 40 hours on the 45mm and then 30 hours on the 41mm watch. That's before using battery saving mode. Apple Watch Series 10 gets about 18 hours without its battery saving mode. They've improved the charging times by 25% faster, and you can charge from 0 to 50% in 15 minutes. Google also has a new side-mounted charging dock, and when you place it down on the quick charge dock, it will show you different information like current time, battery percentage, and upcoming alarms. Now, there's a whole bunch of different watch bands with different materials. I liked rocking this metal link band, and there are active sport ones. You've got leather ones as well in different colors to choose from. Pixel Watch 4 starts at $349, then goes up in price depending on your watch face size and your band configuration, and is available to pre-order now. These are just my initial impressions, right? There were areas where they needed to catch up in this space, and they did, but the Pixel Watch 4 specifically has also leapfrogged the competition in other areas, and I'm just looking forward to spending more time with this watch. But right out of the gates, on paper, this is the smartest and arguably the safest smartwatch on the market today, and they've just done a great job of pushing this product category forward. I love the innovation. I love what I'm seeing here. So come on back now. I'll have plenty more content coming to the channel once I get to spend more time with Pixel Watch 4 and then all of the other Pixel lineup announcements. And then all the new tech releases this season. We've got that coming up as well. So thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace and love.